Rambling Man. I'm back. This is what we got going today, everybody. We're building a couple 2-pills. Now I've been working a little bit. Got my relays on there. Here's my boxes. Turn that one around. I already got my SO239s on there. Got my wire strain relief in there. You gotta drill an extra hole right there for that one. But anyways, I got a few guys asking a few questions and on kind of what I do to build these things, and well, I'm gonna do a little video here of kind of how I do it. I've done quite a bit. As you can see, I've already got my my switches in. This is my hot switch. Turns the main power on. Main power hooks to this small one here, and this right here goes over to my LED light. I got an LED right, it's on. That would be, let me just turn this around. I don't know if y'all can see that or not here. We'll just do a demonstration here. If I could get that laid up there on something. The switch here is the power on. So that's this one here, power on. This right here is the preamp right here. And I ran a leg over here to this. Of course, the cat's got to get up here. She'll be in the dang. What do you want? Go on. And then this is the preamp. That's my preamp. So when this switch is turned on, puts power to this switch over to this switch, and then I hook my preamp right here when I get my board in there, and then that's my light for my preamp. This is a modulation light, and it comes over here and hooks to the power on. It would be this, and then whenever you modulate, the little modulation light right here, I don't know if y'all can see that or not, right up here in the corner, it'll light up when you modulate, or whenever you key the mic. It's not really a modulation, it's when you key the amp. Key the amp, that comes on, kind of lets you know you're keying. And then I've already got my wires. These wires here, ready to go. Got them in there, kind of got them pre-cut to the same length. I try to make those both the same length. I got my little tabs here, a little solder on them. All I got to do is tighten these up. Once I get that spun around, solder it to the board. I'll set that over here. Same way here, I just kind of got them almost there. There's that one. I can get it up there to get a good look at that switch situation there. Like I say, power switch here, main power hooks here coming from the battery, or your main 12 volt, and then the amp on is up here. And when that comes on, that little bar goes across, turns my preamp power on. That puts power to the switch on my preamp, and then when I flip the switch on the preamp, it makes that leg right up there hot. And I kind of do these offsets here because I was having trouble heating that dadgum switch up, trying to get all those wires hooked up there. So I kind of offset it, so when I come up here and hook my wire, I'm not going to heat that switch. You can see that switch hasn't melted at all, and they're real easy to melt. That's why I do that. And of course I got the LEDs, and this goes over to the mod light. Not the mod light, but just the keying, whenever you key the amp. That's what this little wire does over there. Set that over here. Get rid of that stupid thing. In a way. Now I already got my relay in here and measured where it goes. There's my keying circuit. It's kind of hard to tell with this stupid camera what y'all can see and what you can't see. I think I got enough light on that. Let me see. I might help everybody out just a little here. Might get a little more light right there. That's the way I do my keying circuit. There's the diode, goes on the relay. This right here is goes to the other side of whenever you key the mic, when the amp keys, it's a little modulation light. What I'm calling a modulation light. It's actually just showing that that goes to that light right there. That yellow wire will hook right here. You know, if you can see the little loop I made, so it makes it easy when you're in there. Just hook your wire over that loop, solder it, and you're done. Well, that's what that is. Just a key up light. I guess that's what we want to call it. That's what that does. The red just goes around over here for my preamp. Preamps are over here. I got them ready to go. I'll set the preamp right in here, and that's hot wire to the preamp. Red wire, and that hooks right here to that little loop. That red wire right here will hook to that, and this is, of course, the power from the switch that powers the whole amp. Fires up the whole amp. Anyways, I already got my hot bus in here. I got my diode here. Haven't soldered it down. What we're probably going to do, I think I'm ready to put my pills in there. I just wanted everybody to see that part. This is kind of all just slow work right here. Just getting all the wires cut and ran. And I got my hot wire to my switch. This is the main hot wire that comes off the main power bus. Goes to the switch. This right here is the wire that comes on, turns the switch on, or turns the amp on. This is actually where the amp gets turned on right here. Okay, so try to keep my board as clean as I can. They're hard to do sometimes. I'm gonna get rid of this light. Get that out of the way. So actually I got two going. These are my transformers I'm gonna stick in there. That's the input. That's the output. I already got that ready to go. I got the 1000 puff on top of that, 390 on top of that one. So we're just gonna set this one over here to the side. We'll work on this one right here. Set it over here. Already got a little bag of goodies ready to go, so you're not watching me dig through everything. This is everything we're gonna do right here. It's just I scratched out. It's just a bag that had stuff in it. There's a little preamp. I got to put the tape on that. I didn't get that done. Preamp will sit in here just like this, somewhere. That's the ground for the preamp. This is the positive. This is what fires the preamp up. That red wire hook right there to that preamp. And then the green wire goes to the antenna side, and the blue wire goes to the transmitter side. Wanna be like right in here, blue, and green goes to that side. We'll get to that later. So I'll set that aside. Here's my pill strips. Got them ready to go. Here's my transistors. Already got those matched. I've got my feedback circuits already ready to go. My filters for my power bus, they go right there. I got 3 of those. They're 103s, 10,000 a piece, 10,000 picofarads. So 103, 103, 3 of those. I got my 120s. They go on each side of the transistors on the back side, which we'll show. And then I got my screws. Gonna have to have a couple more screws. Only put 2 in the bag. I'll reach over and get a couple right quick. Get it started there. I know what else we're gonna have to have. We're gonna have a little heat sink compound. Gotta have a little heat sink compound. That stuff right there. What I'm gonna do is put a little dot right there on each spot there. And this stuff comes out so quick, you just got to be real easy with it. I ain't even got it on there yet. Alright, here's about how much I'll put. I'm going to do this other one, see if I can hold it up so everybody can see it. I have a hard time. I don't want to get too much of that goo everywhere. Just a little right there, see? That's about all it takes, boys. Take my pill, make sure it's transistor, some guys would rather me say, I don't know. And I just push it down so, and I'll tell you what I did. Took a Dremel and drilled those out just a little bit on the board here. Make that thing so it'll sit in there. See how it moves around in there good? Just a little bit, so it's not tight. So there's nothing keeping it from going down. Hey, look at there. It's nice and thing to work around. I'm just working that stuff so it'll just get everywhere. Now what I'm gonna do for demonstration, I'm gonna pull one out, kind of show you, because you can get too much of that stuff. You don't have to. See, it almost sticks itself. That's about all it takes. Everything's good, and you're just trying to get all that good and covered. See, I got a good layer. Not a bunch, but a good little layer. They're down in there. Now we're gonna put our little screws in there if I can find them. Look, I lost my driver here. Here we go. Those are 440s, by the way. Put that one in there. Now there, I haven't tightened them yet. I'd like to take my time, kind of like doing a hub on a car. I don't like to push them down, and I like to take my time and just ease them down there pretty good and let them kind of find where they want to go. See, I'm not tightening that very tight either, at all. Just a little at a time. Kind of work it down in there. Sure don't want to break one of them off in that aluminum. See, just take your time, a little at a time. Just like you would a changing a hub on a car tire. Just a little at a time. Yeah, I don't put a whole lot on them, but I get enough on them to where they won't go anywhere. I believe that's it. I believe those little babies are down now. Whoop. Oh, I wasn't even looking. I know I do need to tighten those up here eventually. I don't think I got them very tight yet. I'll go ahead and cinch them down just a little bit while I'm sitting here. It's easy to get to. I like to get everything, all this wiring crap done first. Here's my pill strip, so I'm just going to set that right in there like that. That's all I'm going to do. Oh, wait a minute. We got another step here. We'll take a little screwdriver here. I'm going to push these down. Nice flat screwdriver. Push it. Actually, I'm going to do the one that's underneath. This one's laying underneath that one, so it makes more sense to do it first. Alright. I pushed it right down there nice and neat. Now let's spin it back around and get this one. Right there and push it. Let it lay down in there nice. Flat. Like that. Do this one here. There we go. Pushing all this down nice and neat. So see how they go down there nice and pretty? Get that done. See? They're almost laying flat on that board. Now I'm going to put this right here. I know two other things that I didn't get put in there. Just like that. See if I like it better one way or another. I tried to cut them about the same, but sometimes you don't. Well, it looks alright. Push it down right there just a little bit so it's tight. Looks to be satisfactory. I'll grab my big iron here. A little bit bigger than my one I use all the time. I got 2 or 3 here. Get right down in here and just going to tack it there just a little bit. It's a good little tack. We'll look at this other one over here right quick. Push it kind of down a little bit. We're going to tack that one right now. About that. Now, got all that done pretty much. Now they can't move on me. I like to push it down, make it good, nice little. I already pushed that one. There we go. What we're going to do is we're going to solder that now right quick. Get over here, spin it around here, right, get a right-handed feller. Start right here, and I'm going to cover the whole thing with a little bit of good old solder. Simple as that right there, y'all. A little more right there. I'm right over here and do this one. Skip's rolling pretty good right now. I'm on channel 28. They've been going at it today pretty good. Heard that derail in there earlier, and oh, I forgot that old boy's name down there, the warden or something out of Florida. He was in there. Turn this around. I'll get this right here. A little of that. Notice I got the double solder here. Well, that wasn't my idea by any stretch. But I watched a lot of BBI videos. I think I saw one time where he talked about why he did that. And he said something to the effect, and you may have to find the video to get it exactly right. I'm probably not going to say it right, but definitely not my idea to do two pieces of solder together. But he said you get a little less flux. You get enough flux with two, and it just works better. You don't get as much, I don't know what you want to call it, too much flux spraying everywhere. See these little dots right here, that little dot, that little dot. I think it cuts down on that. So that's a pretty good idea. So I was like, okay, I'll do it too. And it does. It doesn't seem like I get all that flux all gooed up in there. I mean, and it still flows real good. I like to put a little, make it a little thick, because I got to put my 120 capacitors right there here eventually. Alright, that's it. Alright. So that's it. That's about how easy it is. Put those peel strips down. Pretty simple, huh? Now we're going to put our transformers on here. I'm going to get this off there. I don't know why I didn't do it, forgot it. I usually put some tape in here. Just forgot all about it. Got to talking to you guys. And I'll take a little, one of these little things. We love these at the dentist. Love them. Just kind of get that goo out of the hole. Don't really need to, but I just, so I can see it. Make sure there's nothing bridging there. Put that on. I have to say, y'all can hear that cat in the background, I'm sure. Now, I've been in here for most of the morning working, and that cat has not been in here. But as usual, anytime you start trying to record something, she decided she'd get up and say hello to everybody. But like I say, she's been asleep all morning, most of the day. And I started recording. As soon as I did, here she comes. She wants to say hi, I guess, to everybody. Alright, how about that? I'll put these on there right quick. I know I got 2 resistors got to go there. I don't have them in my little goodie bag. Forgot to put them in there. As is my other iron. I'll set this right here. Let's see, I don't know if I want to put them on there just yet. All they do is get bent over if you put them on there too quick. Anything sticking up. That's why I usually try to put these on last. They'll go right in there, and I have to trim them to whatever size I need them. They'll go right in there, but if I put them in there too quick, and every time I pick, I'm not looking, I get screwed up. Oh, I know what we got to do. We're ready to solder them down right there and get the bigger. This is a, 60 watt from Weller. Go ahead and put us a little right here. It's got some goo on it. Don't want the goo on there. Alright, let that heat up just a little bit. It's rocking back and forth on them wires underneath there. I like to work it around there a little bit. I'll get this one right here. Put solder in there to get her going. Throw a little solder on there, it helps the heat transfer. It does. It's not transferring very good. Just a little, and you'll see it once it goes. It'll go. It'll spread out there a little bit. There we go. I don't like to goo it everywhere. Just enough. I'm going to spin it around where it's easier for me to get in here to it. Get it to spread out there just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now we got her going. Make it high. Spread it out good. We get the last one right here. That slinger's talking. Oh yeah, look at that. That's good. Right there. That's black right there. I don't know if you can see that. It's because I didn't clean that tip off. Should have cleaned that tip off. It had still had a little of that goo on it. Scratch that off if you don't like it on there. Turn that around. That's where we're at. It's going to be a long video, and we've already been doing in here 23 minutes. Now, got the 120s. This is going to go here like this. No, it's going. Yep, I didn't cut the little slit in that yet. I had all these. I had several of them out here, and this is the only one I didn't cut. I like to put this little V in here. I don't know why. I saw somebody else do it one time. So it's a good idea. I'll do it too. Go ahead and get that. Right here, see that? I got a file right here. It's got a V file. Now this one, you go right here. It's going to sit right there, just like that. Leave it sit there. Ain't no time like the present, boys. Go ahead and hit it. Maybe we can stick it, make it stick there for just a second. Yeah, they're stuck. Ain't sticking. Let's get over where I can see it. Now we got her stuck there a little bit. Now I'll go back. Make sure it's square there. I don't like this. Yeah, it looks pretty good, don't it? I put these old things on there just for a little foot, what I call a little foot, because if you don't, then it's kind of easy to push down. I don't know that it would ever it would ever touch the board and short out, but just makes it to where, see how if you don't, it's off. But when you do like that, then the darn thing sits there and it's nice and neat, it's level. It just makes a nice cleaner build, I think. So I'll stick it on there. That is something I did think about on my own, but I'm not the only one that does it. After I thought, I ought to put something there, because then I saw it. Some other builders were doing it too. So, well, yeah, good minds think alike, I guess. There's another one I did not. Oh, I did this the other night. Did a bunch of them, and I picked out the two that I did not do. It's just the story of my life. I'll put this here like this. I'm looking at it. Get my other glasses down here. Just don't want to get it all screwed up here. It's hard to see down in there. Get both sides to talk to each other right there just a little bit. Come on, I know I've put fresh solder on these, but I guess I didn't. That's why it's not trying to stick. Put a little right there. A little right here. With a blow down through there. Yeah, we ought to be able to do it. There we go. Let that one dry a little bit. Cool off. Make sure we get her squared up enough. About that. Try to get it centered. Try to center this with the little groove in the peel strip. It's like that one, centered in the little groove of the peel strip. This is my alright, and this yellow wire will spin around here and hook right up in here somewhere. Hook to the relay right there, and then I'll have a capacitor that goes from here to the board. That's your input tune capacitor, or your output tuning capacitor goes right there. And then this has got to be soldered to the board. I may shorten that a little, back it up just a little bit. That'd be alright right there. And then I got to put these 120s go right here. Go ahead and put them on. Big old club finger. Find the hemostats here. We'll do it with them right quick. Just gonna set that right there. Set that right there like that, maybe. I'm gonna put my flyback right there, I think. Put that right there. Get that set down on there right nice and easy. Like that. How about that? It's on there, 120. 120. We've got another one here. I pre-bent all this stuff. When you're just sitting around here in the evenings, tinkering, not doing nothing, I'll sit around and pre-bend stuff just so it's ready to go, and put it in a little bag so it's ready. When I get ready, so that's all the boring stuff. I could probably move that one in and make it look a little match it. Make it look a little more even. Could have a little OCD going, but it drives me nuts if it's not square and even. Well, it's pretty close now. Pretty close. Let's work on these. Yeah, I don't know if I want to put the flybacks in just yet. We're getting close. We are getting close. We may be ready, but I put these in there now. I know I'm gonna bend them down. That's all the parts are like. Oh, I know what we got to do. We got to do two resistors that go right here. The 10 ohm resistors. They've got to go right there. We'll do that. I didn't have those. I didn't pre-bend those for some reason. Didn't have them ready. So a couple 10 ohmers. We'll get them ready. Stick them on there. I like to point them both the same way. I got a over here. Kind of like to do them all the same. So I got my model sitting over here. I can just reach over and look at it right quick. Get my pliers here. I don't need it about that much. Take my other pliers here. Oh, we'll bend that down a little bit. Bring it back. Just to give it a little bend so it'll lay up there nice and neat. Not the easiest thing to do. I know this is boring here for everybody. I know. I may just edit this out, but we're rolling. We'll put a little bend here, I guess, right here. Well, let's see if I can do this right quick. I have to turn it around. This thing. Get that out of my way. Oh yeah, that'll work right there just fine. And then next to that, keep a little glue on it. We'll solder that down in a moment to the board. Get the other one going here. I didn't like the way I bent that, so I'm going to straighten her back out. Cut it. Cut it. Flatten it out a little bit. Straighten that up a little bit. Probably why it takes me a long time to build these things, because I try to get everything nice and straight and neat. This sucker, I could probably do that with my bare hand, but I don't know what's the point for me. Set that there, give her a little heat. And she is there. Oops. Do that. Push that down. Why I can't do nothing with big old club ass fingers. I just want to push that down just a little bit. I don't even like the length of that. I don't even think that has to be that long. I'll cut them off. Well, one other thing I haven't done yet. There we go. Nice straight. I can't see from my fat head getting in there. Alright, let's glue this sucker down. Glue it down. Get the harder iron for this. A little dot of solder right there. That's good enough. It's not round enough. Make it. You know, it ain't gonna be round, but we're gonna. You might see that or not. No, can't nobody see nothing. What I just did, I just pushed it down, put solder around it, heated it up. I gotta get a better angle on that. Just gotta let that get hot right there. That's good enough. There's my resistors. As you can see, got that one too far over. Well, guess I'm gonna leave it. It'll be alright, but should have looked at it before I soldered it to the board. It'll be okay. It ain't the end of the world. It'll still work just fine. That. Well, we've been doing this for 30-something minutes. Let me regroup here and get some more stuff out here and get it ready to go on this thing, and we'll move on. I'm gonna pause it for just a little bit. I'll be back.